Hi everyone, welcome to Salt with You. Today I just wanted to follow on from my last message. If you heard it, I started to talk about the fruit of the Spirit, and that these times are actually going to be a catalyst and an acceleration for us to grow in all the different fruits of the Spirit, because we need them. We absolutely 100% need to be operating in them. We need them for our own sake, we need them for our family's sake, and we need them for the community around us. And last time I chatted with you, I chatted about love. I chatted about us manifesting His love into the relationships that we're in the world around us. But I also want to talk about joy. Joy is also one of the fruits of the Spirit. And so it's evidence of having the Spirit of God living inside of me is having a spirit of joy. Now you might go, well, that's easy to say in the midst of good times. Yeah, it is. And right now, this is where the reality of the supernatural qualities of these fruit become evident. This is where it moves from what I can humanly make happen to what I cannot humanly make happen. But because it's the Spirit of God inside of me, it's going to come out of my life. It's going to be a supernatural phenomena. And one example I want to draw you to is when Paul and Silas were in prison. See, God didn't rescue them out of the persecution. He actually allowed them to be in a place where they were imprisoned and mistreated. And it was in that place that they turned the prison into a place of worship. They turned it into a place where they exalted the name of God, where they declared His truth. And guess what happened? It transformed the environment they were in, and prison doors were opened for them. God is calling us in this season to find joy. And the only way to do that, once again, is to come up into His presence and to actually enjoy Him in that space and allow Him to fill us with His joy. And there's a few practical things I want to give you to help you do that. One thing is, put some worship music on and turn it up really loud. Put some other music on that you really love that actually evokes joy in your life, and turn it up really loud and have a dance party to it in your own home. There is no reason why we can't be having dance parties every night, every day in our own home, and actually practically activating joy within our lives. Get outside and get into the sunshine. Go for walks on the beach. Do some things that actually give yourself permission to do some things that will create a well of joy in your heart and life. And in all of that we do, invite God to be part of that process. Invite Him to meet us in it, because it's in that space that He's going to lift us up out of the circumstances that we find ourselves in and impart and infuse to us the joy of His Spirit. He's not stopped being joyful right now. And He's actually calling us to come up into Him and not be absolute deniers of what's going on, but in the midst of that, operating in a spirit of joy because it comes from God. I want to encourage you in it. Look forward to chatting to you next time.